In this video, I'm going to be talking about human and computer languages. So why is it necessary for us to talk about computer and human languages? The reason is simple, okay? So we need to talk about computer and human languages because we need to make a comparison of how human language works and how computer languages work. And by having that comparison, we'll be able to get the clear picture or the clear understanding of how computers work and communicate and how humans communicate, and later on how human beings and computers communicate through the bridge of a programming language. So we'll start by looking at the human language. Okay. So here we're going to make a comparison of human language and computer language. So human language is going to use, human language uses both letters and numbers to communicate. That's the first thing you should understand. Okay, human beings are going to use both words and numbers to do their communication. Okay, a simple example would be, examples would be, let's say when you go to the grocery store. Let's say your name is Mike, right? You're Mike, you've gone to the grocery store, you're here, you're by the till. And at the grocery store, here there is a till, right? Okay, so you need to pay here, right? You need to pay, you've met the cashier who happens to be Jen. Okay, yeah, Jen kind of looks funny there. So, first of all, you're going to introduce yourself and say, hi, I'm Mike, I want to buy this product. Just by saying that, you've already used words to communicate. So Jen is going to tell you, okay, that's good. She's going to punch your products in and tell you, okay, the cost of what you want to buy is what? Is $5, right? So now you have to pay the $5. So meaning you have to use two forms of communication there. You have used letters or words and as well as what? As numbers to communicate, right? So human language uses both letters and numbers to do what? To do their communication. Then if you're reading a newspaper, you're going to be looking at letters, and sometimes there'll be figures of numbers there. You're still using letters and what? And ways to communicate. Okay, if you're counting money, you're going to be using numbers to count that money. And sometimes you can even write the amount that you have found in digital form or in number form using words. If you have, let's say, $5, you can write it and say $5, right? So that's just how, what I need you to understand is that human language is going to use both letters and numbers to do their communication. Unlike computer language, that's just going to use what? It's just going to use numbers. So this is all you need to know about human language. It's important that you get this concept, and that marks the end of what? The first part of human and computer languages, where we're focused on human language only. Okay, that marks the end of the lesson here.